Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I have some really fun inks to show you today. This is set 1 and 2 on loan to me from my new pen friend, Charisse. You can find her on Instagram at Charisse Explores, and I'll put her YouTube channel here too. Met up with her and my daughter-in-law, and we went and got boba tea, and we shared some pen things, and she brought these all for me to try, which is amazing, isn't it? So the first one is abalone. Okay, shall I go down? Let's just try a little closer. Don't know if that's going to be too close. Well, we'll try for one. So this one is am I spelling this right? Abalone. I really enjoy this shade of blue. It's similar to some I have, and in the writing, it looks a lot like, similar to Kaveco's Midnight Blue. It's reminding me too of one of my all-time, probably if I had to pick, favorite ink is Ackerman's Deepwater Blue. This one is Moon River. Isn't that a nice name? Makes me think of that song that is a long time ago song. Ooh, that one's about empty. I hate to use it. I'll try to do just a little swatch. Ooh, so it's looking in the bottle here. It's looking greenish, but it's coming out an interesting, oh, I don't know, like a pink and gray with green to it. Those little dots here that I'm adding just for some dimension or depth of color are showing up green. If we can get enough ink to do just a little bit of writing. I still have to master the correct angle to get the line that I want. Moon River. That's such a pretty name. I really like that, and I'm liking how this is showing up. That is a surprise to me. Sea glass. These are really nice sounding colors. If you are an ocean lover, a seaside lover, these look like a nice combination that you might like. Sea glass. It's a little bit of a different direction as far as theme. This is hanging rice. I've seen this swatched on a video somewhere along the line, and I don't know what hanging rice is, so if you can enlighten me, please comment below. But what a pretty green. It's a nice light color, but still feels substantial in my opinion. Like there's something there. It's not so faint. Oh my goodness, wow. Great shading. I'm sure it's the dip pen, but it makes me think of like seaweed. I know the name is hanging rice, but it makes me think of that seaweed that you can eat. Oh, nice. Yep, I could see myself having a bottle of this ink. Basilica Red. That one also seems to be calling my name. Let's see. Don't these look gorgeous together? I know I have this kind of zoomed in. Maybe I should go back out, but ooh, so many pretty colors. I'll go ahead and slide it up and try to remember to give you a look at the end. This is a nice color, a rich, deep It says red, but to me it seems more like an orange. I have to tip this because I am a lefty, and for some reason, I have this angled. That's helpful to move the book just a little bit. Basilica red, I'm sure, again, a story behind this ink's name. Next one is this beautiful bright yellow. It's looking to you, or at least through my phone, quite bright. It looks bright to me, but more banana leaning versus as much of a highlighter yellow. This is yellow tartanilla. Oh yeah, that is a yellow that speaks my name like so many of these. Really pretty, isn't it? It actually looks like dark enough where you could read it. It wouldn't be so faint that it would be hard to see. How fun! That is really nice. Let me pause this, and I'm going to wipe off the lid. This is Taslab Bua. And probably not the right pronunciation. That. I wonder how this is in an actual pen. I could really see myself liking this ink. Look at that shading. Can you see it? There's this like green pooling edge line coming up. Now I can honestly say I don't have an ink like that in my collection in a full bottle. What a beautiful springy blue. Makes me think of summertime flowers, springtime flowers. But it should make me think of a milky or a misty ocean based on the name. That's beautiful. More vivid than this one for sure, but you know, like any color, there are so many varieties. Let's just say, oh my goodness, what is that name? This is funny. I'm just going to say milky ocean, and I don't think I rinsed that nib because it's coming through green. Let me try a different one. The ocean, there we go. How beautiful. Very, very nice. So many of them are so striking. This looks similar to, reminds me of Lamy. I say this every time. I don't know if it's tourmaline or turquoise, gosh, tourmaline or turquoise. Turquoise, I don't know, that could be a fun name. Okay, I'm losing my mind, I admit it. Battanian, oh, it is a turquoise. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll write it. Beautiful, so vivid, so bright. That is a gorgeous color. Much more of a pale color, petrichor. Ooh, nice. Makes me think of, I don't know if it's fair to say an ink makes you think of another because they're all their own ink, but if you've had previous experience with one, then it makes you think of that. Kind of Vers Atlantide by J. Herbin. It's been a while since I've used that, but I did have a bottle of that at one time. I wish I would stick with capitals or lowercase instead of mixing them. It bugs me that I do that. I like some degree of uniformity. But, well, nice. Kind of a grayed green. Makes me think of clouds, stormy clouds. This one has been used quite a bit by Charisse, it looks like. It's quite low. That cool looking sheen on there on the top rim. Ooh, that's intense. That's really very vivid, very bright, really pretty. This is the one of the many here. I don't know how to pronounce, but just so I can do this a little easier, I'm going to just tip this, and I apologize if it is awkward for you to view it that way. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but maybe tip your phone if this interests you enough to watch with it at an angle. This I have sampled previously. I have it in one of my pens, or I just did. It seemed like the shimmer was stuck in the feed more of that pen. I think it's such a amazing color. It makes me think of summer. It just has that fresh swimming pool kind of aqua look to me. Autumn Rain Gray. Everything about that name says my name. I love autumn and I love rain. Oh gosh. Yep. I like that a lot. That looks like it has a silver shimmer. Ooh, like the rain on an autumn gray day. Very pretty. What a nice color, and that seemed to really come off of the nib well, like smoothly, and I like that a lot. Okay, and then we have Nanita. Ooh, oh my gosh, wow. What a cool color. Nanita, I like you. Some brown to that. Base of kind of a mauve color. I like that. What a neat looking color. What a nice rich brown. I like that a lot. So hard to find. If you like browns, it's hard to find one that's just right. I think sometimes they're kind of brownish pink, sometimes they're kind of brownish orange, and I don't know, sometimes some of the combinations just don't look that pretty to me. This one looks like it has a lot of qualities that I would enjoy. Makes me think of a dark cup of coffee. Unlike the way I drink coffee, but still, what a beautiful color in there. Channel blue. Looks like a nice turquoise. It looks a little more green leaning. That is actually really good news as I keep searching for the right turquoisey color. And I've tried many and lots of them have been good, but I'm always pressing forward with just the right one to go with my Churchill Havasupai Falls by Tailored Pen Co. Because I always go to blue, and the turquoise in my pen is much more green leaning. I have enjoyed lots of inks in it. I just find it a kind of fun challenge to find just the right turquoisey green. This one had a spill, had a little of an accident, I think, in transport. Oh my goodness, what a gorgeous orange, though. She told me, I have no memory anymore. Seems like I'm looking at it, trying to remember. I don't remember, though. So I'll try to come back because I should have it in my notes from when we got together the other day, and I will give you the name of that one. Purple yam. Fun. Ooh, that's nice. What a pretty purple. Wintertime purple, I think. Makes me think of a snowy day. And this is Doña Victorina. Looks like it has some gold sheen to it with a bright purple background. Oh, that's nice. It has a lot more pop to it. I mean, I would look at it and say, oh, that's purple, but much more vibrant of a purple. And obviously, whoops, here I go again. It's going to have some sheen to it too, which I'm sure will emerge momentarily. It looks really nice in the writing. Okay, folks, 3 more. Hang in there with me. Lam Ang, seeming to be a similar blue maybe as this, but a deeper tone. And last 2, I think we can get those in there. 2 blues. Starry Night Blue. I can imagine what this one will look like. Don't know if it's referring to Vincent van Gogh's work or just the idea of a starry night, but that is very pretty. These are all different. I look at them in the jar, you know, and I think, oh, that's going to be just like, or similar to the previous ink, but that one is in its own realm. Oh, that's really lovely, because as it's, I say that because as it's drying, there's this shimmer on there like stars in the sky. How very beautiful. Wow. Aren't you glad we live in a world with color? I just marvel at the beauties of creation and just all the vast array of kinds of colors and shades and intensity and subtleness. It's really quite nice. Okay, this is really pretty and very bright. It's called Blue Guitar, and I'm thinking it's similar to this, a little bit lighter, and looks like it will have some sheen, but it doesn't. I guess we'll have to see. It's a lighter base, but it does remind me, I'm not using the right artistic terms, I'm sure, but it does remind me of a similar quality of the Simone. Blue Guitar, let's squeeze that in here. Oh, that was kind of neat. Okay, well, I've kind of mangled that one, but I think you get the idea. Okie dokie. To wrap up, I just wanted to point out that this lovely, rich, juicy looking orange color is called Mango. I love mango, and that's a perfect name for that. Aren't these all just so beautiful, though? Such a variety of colors. It was really fun to sample all these, and I'm going to have to talk to my friend, Charisse, and see which one she most enjoys writing with, but what a great selection. Thanks for joining me for this fun little swatching. Hope that was of interest to you, and I would love to know down below, comment if you have tried any of these things, which are your favorites. We'll see you again soon. Take care.